Hey everybody, welcome to our special Friday edition of Wild Wednesday Live. We are coming to you live from the Tucson Quilt Craft and Sewing Festival, and that is at the Expo Center on Irvington Road in Tucson, Arizona. As we do whenever we're at a show, we try to bring you interviews of a couple of vendors that you haven't seen on the show before. So we're going to be doing that today. Now, for those of you that are regulars, I just want to mention we realize the shows are that we're going live a little bit shorter time here. The show is just so busy, and since I'm here by myself, without Beth, without Adele, it's just we need to get back to the booth. So we realize they're short, but our hope is if you're anywhere in the area, get in your car, get on your bicycle, get out your walker, and just get here because the show is fantastic. Lots of great vendors, lots to see. The free classes, the make and takes, there's so much to do. Plus lots of in-booth demos by the vendors. So again, we are open today from 10 to 5, tomorrow from 10 to 4, and then that's it. The next time we'll be anywhere close will be the end of January when we're at the fairgrounds in Phoenix. So it's quite a long gap before you're going to see us again. Now, for those of you viewing, they're up in the Pacific Northwest. Remember, next weekend is Puyallup at the fairgrounds, and Beth and Adele will be there. I won't be there with them, but they will be there without me. I don't know. I'm sensing a trend here. I don't know, but anyway, they will be there. They'll be going live from that show as well. Now, this particular show is the only show we do at Quilt Craft Sew that's free admission, free parking. So it's even more incentive for you guys to get here if you're anywhere near where you can come and check it out. Let's see, am I forgetting anything, Anna? Nope, she's shaking her head no. So I guess I remembered everything. Let me see. Nope, I think that's about it. Other than just, again, the classes that are going on here every hour on the hour. There's a free class. My class is at 12 noon every day in classroom number 2. And it's the class I do at all the shows called Notions You Need, but maybe didn't know it. I show you lots of great, useful, inexpensive notions that will make your sewing and quilting life a lot easier. And then, as always, when you come to my class, you get a free gift. Because, Beth always says that I just give the farm away. So, and, a reminder, too, because a lot of you guys have forgotten to do this here. Make sure when you come into our booth and also at Big Mac Rotary Cutting Surface, you say, I get wild with you on Wednesday, and we have a little free gift for you. So those two vendors, Just Notions and Big Mac Rotary Cutting Surface. All right, so today we are going to start with one of my favorite booths right here. It's so renewable, so we're going to come around the corner to who's going to be the spokesperson. Who's doing the talking? There she is. Okay, well, what we're going to have you do go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell them who you are, where you're from, and all that good stuff.
Well, I'm Raylene. We're with So Renewable. And this is my daughter over here.
Hi, daughter.
Hello.
And we're running our show today.
So what do you specialize in?
We have previously owned fabrics. Our fabrics come from the state sales, friends that don't sew anymore.
Fabric that needs love.
A new home.
Yes.
That's a good one.
We have a big selection of yardage, plus we have a lot of half yards, quarter yards. We have different sizes. We have lots of fat quarters.
And guys, the cool thing about this booth, we've talked about this before. When you need to repair an older quilt, you don't want to repair it with new fabric. So these kind of vendors are very valuable to us because you can find something that looks a little older, that might have been in someone's stash for a little longer, so that you're not putting a 2022 fabric in a 1940s or 50s quilt. So it's always a good idea to kind of go through, especially if you have old quilts at home and you come through her booth, be looking for things you might need to do a little repair with and go ahead and get it while you're here and you see it, right?
One of the other things we have here that is just lots of fun is what I call just a piece.
Well, let's walk over here and look at it.
We sell just a piece by weight, so you can just rummage through this whole thing and find those little pieces that just will fit for your need. And
that's awesome.
So we have, I think that one's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm already looking at this going, oh my gosh, there's some really pretty pieces in here. Really
when
pretty
we get
stuff.
fabrics that have cutouts in them, we'll go ahead and square it up.
Right.
The rest of it goes in just a piece.
Well, that's a brilliant idea because, like I say, we've all over the years we have old quilts. We have those quilts we use because we're in love with them, and then they get a little tear, a little flaw, and you don't want to stop using them, but you don't want to let them get worse either. So this is a great way to find something that will coordinate and match again without putting brand new fabric in an old item. So it's great. So what's your booth number here? So they'll know that. I know it's 7
Booth
something.
number 7,
16?
16 and 7.
7, 16, 17. So when you come in the show, if you come all the way down the main aisle, when you get to the last aisle, turn right. They're right on the right. They have a big, beautiful corner booth here. And their website is scrolling on the bottom of the screen, so you can find them later if you don't have time to check it out or you're not close enough to come to the show tomorrow. But we hope you come out, and if you do, be sure to come and see this mother-daughter duo. Right, thanks for letting us engage you today. We hope you have a great show.
Thank you.
So again, guys, this is a great opportunity to buy some of those fabrics that you need to do repairs or to coordinate with maybe older fabrics that you have because they're here. You don't have to pay any shipping because they're here. So come out and get it because shipping's getting crazy. So now we're going to go around the corner here. But before we do, since we're right here, and we did have a vendor that was supposed to be on the show today that didn't make it to the show. So we got a little extra time. I'm always talking to you during setup about Lakeside Scissor. I always tell you, if they don't have what you need, you're just not looking very hard. Because they got every kind of scissors and gadgets and forceps and just stuff you wouldn't even expect. It's like a little candy store to come through their booth. And they're right across from So Renewable, so you can find them really quick and easy, right in front of Classroom 1 if you're going to a class over there. But lots of like the lanyards, really pretty lanyards, glass holders for if you're someone that loses your eyeglasses all the time. Lots of scissors, just lots and lots of tools, screwdrivers and little gadget tools and stuff. So be sure you guys stop by and plan on spending some time in this booth because it takes a while to see everything. So again, they're all the way at the back. Booth number, what is your number? Do you know?
729.
729. You can't miss them because you see all the shiny gadgets. So, all right, so let's go over to this next aisle. And as we're walking over to our next, you see on the right-hand side here, our regular Stephanie, who's been on the show many, many times. So they're set up over here at the back too for the Stephanie and G show. If you guys haven't signed up to watch their live, you've got to get online and do that. Tell them the name of that Facebook page.
Facebook page. Sorry. Right. Facebook page is Stephanie G Show, and we're on there. We do a show every Saturday, and we sell stuff cheap, and we have a good time, and we have a drink of the week, and we just have a good time.
Well, and I'll tell you guys, while they were on the road getting here, they were doing Steph and G After Dark. Now, it was kind of rated R, but it was a hoot and a half. Let me tell you, I was able to tune in a couple of times, and it was like so funny. I mean, they're a riot, especially after a couple of glasses of libations. So, yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. But if you're coming out to the show and you've never seen Stephanie use her templates, be sure you stop by and let her show you because they're amazing. And a lot of you have seen them on the show when she's been on before, but we know we have a lot of new viewers who haven't seen it. So be sure and stop. Because I told you there's tons and tons of vendors that maybe they're not teaching a class or doing a make and take, but they're doing in-booth demonstrations. So you can really see it up close and personal.
That's it.
I'm getting tired. My tongue is worn out.
Well, it happens.
It does.
Moving really good, though.
All right, guys. See you later.
Bye.
All right. Our next vendor that we're going to talk to today is Shabby Rose Quilting and Sewing. So we're just going to kind of come through over here. We're used to vendors running from us. That's scary.
I found you.
Well, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. We've got your website scrolling on the bottom of the screen, so we can find you guys. But where are you from and all that good stuff? So they're from the 909, guys. Southern California. A lot of California viewers. So.
But we are loving the show. We're having a lot of fun meeting a lot of people that we've already met, and we have some new friends as well that are going to be doing this show.
So what is your shop? Every shop has some their specialties. So what is your specialty at Shabby Rose?
Well, usually it's Civil War fabric, and I know that they're not printing them as much, but we do have a great design crew, and so we you want, the way you want, with the colorway you want. So we give a lot of opinions. You don't want to hear it.
Well, this weekend, I mean, it's been a great attended show. This has always been one of our little slower shows, just because it's a little, smaller area. But it has just been a fun show these last 2 days, and really well attended. So, what's been your hot seller, or what's drawn people's attention the most?
Well, if you look in my list, I don't have anything there.
Okay, so that was it.
That was a rose and it was a kit. And this morning we've had a hot run on this our camper sewing machine cover, and that's been a hot seller.
Okay.
Milk is here. That is totally what we got out of that.
Well, and I love this with the poinsettia fabric. I mean, of course, it could be any fabric, but what a gorgeous quilt.
That one is just Fabric Cafe. It's one of their quilts online. And then over in the corner we have the placemats, placemats. The table runner. We have one kit left. We don't have any kits left of the Christmas present quilt, but we do. So those will have one day.
Yeah, so guys, that's really a very typical thing to happen at these shows because, we bring as much as we can get in our vehicles, but you can only get so much in there. And you never really know what's going to be the hot ticket. It's like what's really hot at one show, nobody touches the next. So that's why whenever you can, I mean, we want you to come whenever you can come. But you always want to try to get here on Thursday if you can, because we all do start selling down on things. But looks, we still got lots of stuff for
We
them to
still have
buy.
plenty to choose from, and if there's something in particular that you see on our website that you may need to order, we've also been calling our shop and putting orders in there.
Awesome.
And also at any shows that we're part of, it's important, and we love it when you give us suggestions of what you'd like to see there. There's a line we have online, something like that, so that we can bring it for you.
That's good to know, because a lot of times, they happen on your website, and they're going to be, we have viewers from all over the country and outside of the U.S. And so it's good to know that if they look and they see you're going to be at the show, and all of a sudden there's a show by their house, and they've been eyeing something forever, to know that you're going to bring it up for them. So that's great.
And this is our newest line. This is the Aborigine fabric from Australia. So we want to represent that company, M&S Textiles.
Right. Yeah. Really, really vibrant colors. Well, your booth looks terrific. And I'm glad that you're selling down, because that's always a good thing. Gas is cheaper when your van and vehicles are lighter.
That's less expensive to go home.
Yep. Well, thanks for letting us invade you. We hope you're having a good show. We think you are having a good show. We hope it continues.
Yes, come and see us.
So, guys,
The show is
there. What is your booth number? Oh, I have it right here. Hang on. Booth number. I never know mine. Their booth number 616. So if you come straight up the main entrance, the second aisle from the back, they're the first booth. So you cannot miss them. All right.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you so much.
All right. So we've actually already hit our vendors that we had planned to hit today. Again, the show is still pretty busy, so the vendors just don't have a lot of time to spend with us either. But I did just want to pan this next booth because, as I told you guys, Adele's not here, but Chocolatour is still here. Chocolatour is still represented. And they're doing make and take. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Debbie. We want to make sure we got you on camera, so if Adele tunes in, she'll see you guys.
We're working.
Yeah, and we feel bad sometimes. We miss Adele, but then we think we make Cindy feel bad because we would have missed Cindy if she wasn't here. So they're actually right behind my booth, so they're easy to find. She's got a lot of new neat stuff for chocolate. And then since we're right here, let's remind everybody that Rochelle is here. And guys, it's the holidays, and she's got all, you guys know she's a scissor head. She's still got some left because these are such great gag gifts for the holidays. And are you teaching here, Rochelle? She tomorrow, those of you that can't get here today, she will be doing the mesh tote tomorrow at 2 o'clock. So this will be a chance to get some gifts done before the holidays. But as you guys know, she is famous for having all the professional and the college sport licensed fabrics in cottons and in flannel, or fleece rather. So the best selection of anybody on that stuff. She's on the planet. She's right though. She has everything. Plus lots of really great panels. She's got tons. Well, you see, it's a 50-foot booth of fabric. she's got everything. So be sure you stop and see her. She's right at the end of the row that I'm on, so you can't miss her because you're going to come and see me. So, and then as we finish up and round our last corner that we're going to do today, we see our camera person's Mama Teresa, Big Mat Rotary Cutting Surface. Remember, if you're coming to the show, you need to tell Teresa you get wild with her on Wednesday, and you need to tell Ron, our booth, you get wild on Wednesday. But guys, they're running out of mats. So if you're planning on coming tomorrow and get a mat, get here as soon as the show opens and come straight to her booth. Oh, yeah. Because she's getting pretty low. They've been selling fools for the last 2 days. So, and she will be in Puyallup. So if you're viewing from the Pacific Northwest up there, she will be in Puyallup next weekend. And then across from her is me, and you guys have all seen this before 100 times. But of course, we have all the notions, all the rulers and tools. So we're booth 610, I think is the number, 607 through 610. So about halfway through the show, and just a reminder, I'll be doing that free class tomorrow again at 12 noon in classroom number 2. Notions you need, but maybe didn't know it. And I'll be showing lots of really useful tools. But I always like to show people that some of the best tools out there are also some of the least expensive. You don't have to spend a fortune on your tools, but you got to take care of them. So if you take care of them, you won't ever need to replace them. So before we go, just a reminder, we are at the Expo Center in Tucson on Irvington Road. We open tomorrow from 10 to 4. If you're in line by 9:45, you will be able to be part of the cash giveaway. Remember, we give a $500 cash giveaway every day, and that $500 is divided between 20 winners in different increments. But how fun would it be to walk into the show with more money than when you parked your car? So if you're coming, you may as well get here at 9:45 and come a little bit early. So that's it for now. Our next live in studio show will not be till December 2nd because of next week's Puyallup show, but Beth and Adele will be going live from there. So be sure, set your reminders, check it out. And again, we're sorry about yesterday's show. We just had some technical issues, but hopefully you were watching live. But yeah, there is no recording of it because of that. So, but anyway, what do we always tell you to go out and do at the end of a show? Go sew something, and we'll see you again real soon. Bye, everybody.